This is a review of my everyday carry bag for 2019 Southeast Asia edition. If I'm correct, I think this backpack is a 12-liter backpack from Deuter, and I previously made a review of the backpack which you can check out up in the corner. And I chose this backpack because it's the smallest backpack which will fit in a 15-inch MacBook, and also has a rain cover which has its own compartment, and you can pull it out to cover the entire back surface of the backpack. Especially in the rainy season, this will be very practical to keep your electronics inside the backpack dry. However, I wouldn't use it in a torrential rain because the backside of the backpack is not waterproof. So although rain won't come in through this side of the backpack, rain can easily fall down your shoulder and go in between the backpack where there's no waterproofing layer. Other than that, I found that the backpack is made out of good quality materials, and most importantly, the zippers are of high quality, so they easily unzip and zip close without much friction. And I already have this backpack for a couple of years, and until now it didn't break in any way. Also, the back side, as you can see, has air stripe system which allow the back to breathe in the middle part of the backpack. And although the padding on the sides are not very soft, they are just soft enough to be comfortable on your back. And what is also important if you are carrying a laptop is that you have a waist support system so that your shoulders will have to carry less weight. And it also has an adjustable breast strap which also helps to take off some weight from your shoulders. And on top there's a small compartment where here I put in things like medicine such as Panadol when you have some headache, Degirol when your throat is not feeling well, some plaster which is always useful in hot climates and areas such as Southeast Asia where it's very easy to get scratched by something or you have a small injury. Also alcohol swipes to clean up your injuries, some paracetamol, and another medicine called Efisol, which is a vitamin C in case your throat is not feeling well, and it's also a good storage place for your passport. On the sides of here I have an empty plastic bag which is practical. For instance, if you go shopping, some places don't give plastic bags anymore and you will need to bring your own bag, or you might want to use it as a trash can, or you might want to use it as a waterproof bag, such as when you carry wet things such as swimming suit or wet towel. You can put in the plastic bag, so in case you put it in your main bag, your other electronic items won't get wet. And on the other side I have a self-made alcoholic with water solution which I use to clean the phone screen or the keyboard of the laptop. And in the outside zipper pouch I put in a mini Joby with a small screw which allows me to attach the external microphone, and inside there's also a key hook, and also have a pen. Also wet wipes, which are useful to clean your hands or to clean items when you don't have access to running water. Also a passport photo of yourself is useful in case you need it for a document. And nail cutter. Also a name card with your name and number in case your bag gets lost. In the main compartment I have a baseball hat, because you will always need a hat when you are outside in the sun to protect not only your head but also your eyes from direct sunlight, and also for going jogging you also need a hat, or when you're making outdoor photos or videos so that you can see your screen, you also need a hat. And then I have a buff, which is a tissue which you put over half of your face. For instance, when you are driving on a motorbike, or just to cover your cheeks and your nose from the direct sunlight so you won't get burned. And you also can use it to keep your neck warm or to prevent it from being exposed to the sun. And this one is out of bamboo cotton, I think, so it's really soft and comfortable to wear. Furthermore, I have a small towel which I use to clean the screen of the phone with the previous alcoholic solution and the keyboard, or also you can use it to dry yourself in case you don't have a towel at hand, so it's always good to have a small towel. Then I have gloves, which are practical when you are riding on a motorcycle, so you won't burn your hands by the sun, and also helps against mosquito bites on your hand. And you also can use it to carry things so that you protect your hand from scratches. Gloves like this are invaluable. You can use it for so many things and they will protect. Furthermore, I have a small pouch which I use to keep in the adapter for the MacBook Power adapter. This is the UK plug, which they also use in Southeast Asia, such as Singapore and Hong Kong. So I always bring one like this with me. And then some micro SD adapter to SD adapter, a USB-C to micro USB adapter, a micro SD memory card, and the banking code generator attached to a SIM slot remover pin. This is really practical, so always bring a SIM tray remover pin, which you normally get with your phone. And also a small brush to clean small parts of your phone or your laptop, and also a nano SIM card you might need when you go to different countries. Then I have another similar pouch with a box of SIM cards, a USB memory drive, which is sometimes useful to transfer data to another computer, and another small box for micro SD cards or SIM cards. And this is also the adapter for the mini Joby tripod, which you can use to attach your mobile phone and use it as a mini tripod. And then I also bring the noise cancelling headphones, which is absolutely necessary here because everywhere you go it's really noisy, and using noise cancelling headphones will make it a lot more bearable. And also I use it for when watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, or editing videos. Then over here I have the external directional microphone, which I use to record videos, especially in outdoor environments where it can become quite noisy. A directional external microphone like this attached to the mobile phone or DSLR camera will improve spoken sound quality over the internal microphone of any camera. Furthermore, I always bring tissues, which is always necessary over here because in many places there's no tissue, or you need to clean a table, or you need to dry your hands, or you need to blow your nose. So it's always practical to bring a small bag of tissues. Over here is the cable for the charger of the laptop. It's a USB-C cable, 2 meters long. Another USB-C cable to connect an Android phone to the laptop. And this is another pouch with cables which I use regularly, including a mini USB cable. Then I have the audio cable for the noise cancelling headphones, because sometimes Bluetooth doesn't work and then you are stuck if Bluetooth doesn't work, but cable always works. This is the cable for the external microphone. This is the Lightning Apple headphones, which is practical to have, for instance, when you are doing a FaceTime session or you are trying to make a call in a noisy environment and you don't want to use the phone speaker. This is the micro USB cable to charge the external microphone, and this is the USB-C cable to Lightning cable to connect the phone to the MacBook, and this is the audio cable adapter to plane adapter, which you need in some airplanes so that you can use your noise cancelling headphones with the airplane audio system for watching movies or listening to music from the onboard entertainment system. And here is a USB-C to USB-A adapter, which you can use to connect, for instance, an external memory drive to your Android mobile phone with USB-C. This is another pouch which I use for the external USB drive to back up files or to move large files from the internal MacBook to the external drive to create space. This is a traditional hard drive because it's still cheaper than the SD drive, although I'd rather upgrade to a Samsung SSD drive because it's much quicker than this one. This is the cable which belongs to it. Here I have an external card reader which has different formats, including micro SD, SD and compact flash, and even MS Pro and MS Duo. And this is from Transcend, and I made a review of this card, which you can see on the corner. And this is the USB-C to USB-A adapter for the MacBook. And this is the Lightning to SD card adapter, which allows you to directly connect SD cards from a camera, for instance, into an iOS device such as an iPad or iPhone or iPod. And this is the power adapter of the MacBook with the European plug type, which is used over here in Indonesia, which is however interchangeable with the Apple travel adapter kit. So if I ever find the Apple extension cable with the European plug, I would rather use that, because if you use this small plug, it doesn't have a grounding. So depending on your electricity supply in the building, you might get sometimes electric shocks if you use your laptop while charging with this, which doesn't have a grounding. And I keep it in a pouch for sunglasses so that it doesn't scratch other items in the bag. and the power adapter will be slightly protected, because without power adapter you cannot use the laptop at all. And finally, the last item in the backpack is the MacBook, which I put in the laptop compartment over here, and it fits right in because it's exactly just small enough to fit in the 12-liter backpack. I might add a notebook to write in notes with the pen, because apparently if you write them on a piece of paper, you are more likely to remember your ideas. What essentials do you carry in your everyday bag? Let us know in the comments below.